Hello friends, today's video is about the connection of our mental health and our voice, how we can soothe the mind using the power of our voice. In the end of this video, I will give you a powerful technique to help regulate your state in any moment just by connecting to your own sound. My name is Marina Robbins. I am a voice coach and a Gestalt therapist. I use both worlds, the vocal technique and the Gestalt therapy, in order to help people connect with their voices, reclaim the true power of their voice to make a change in their life. So, first of all, our voice is the instant representation of that current state that we are experiencing right now. Why does this happen? Is because your voice is not just an organ in your body. Rather, your voice is the representation of the state of your nervous system. Your voice is regulated by your autonomic nervous system. That is why if you are stressed or if you are relaxed, we can usually tell it by the sound of your voice, because you can hear when a person is stressed, there are certain muscle tensions in the body. We can hear them and we can judge that this person is not entirely in the best state. They're not very relaxed. Another thing here to understand is that our unexpressed emotions get stuck in the body, and the voice is an excellent tool to release those emotions. But here lies the problem. From our childhood, we were taught that expressing our emotions is not safe. A lot of us, especially men. So, what we have learned is that the moment I want to scream loud, my whole body stops me from doing it, because it knows that there will be punishment after that, that there will be some mm, eyes on me, you are not doing something right, or somebody screaming back saying, don't do this. So, what the body learns naturally is to protect us, to stop that sound, to stop that expression of the emotion. And now, this is on the subconscious level, this is on the body level, this is not controlled anymore by your conscious mind. Why this is important? Because if we learn consciously to relax those muscle tensions and give more freedom for our vocal expression, we actually find more freedom to feel our own emotions and to know that there is a way out. We can feel that emotion, we can take the message from it, but we can also release it quickly in a healthy way without that emotion destroying us from the inside. Unlocking your voice will release the emotions, and you wouldn't have to store that excess unpleasant energy inside of your body. This is how we release excess stress, excess cortisol, and we build a better connection with ourselves, because once we understand which emotion we experience, we connect to it, we get the message from that emotion, we release it with our voice, and we can make necessary steps in our life in order to meet our needs after that. So the exercise, the tool promised to you in the end of this video is how do we release our stress? How do we act if, say, you are feeling like you have too much anxiety in the body, there's too much emotion? What do we do with it? First, we can simply breathe down low into the lower part of our lungs, like this. Do a few deep breaths. Then we need to understand the vagus nerve. We have this nerve that goes all the way through the neck and our throat and to the lower part of our rib cage. What happens here when we stimulate the vagus nerve? It connects to our parasympathetic nervous system, and it gives the signal to our body to calm down, to slow down, to relax. We can stimulate vagus nerve in different ways, but through the voice is an excellent way, because when we relax our jaw and we let our air and our voice run through the throat, we stimulate the vagus nerve in this area. I have just created the vibration in my throat, and I have just stimulated the vagus nerve in this area. Another great way to relax your body is doing simple humming. You can just do breathe deep low as I showed to you in this area, and then you can just hum. For as long as you can go, and do it a few times repeatedly. You will see how your state changes from all hyperexcited to sort of much calmer, just it's okay, I can handle this situation. If you are in a situation where you cannot hum, you cannot do the open throat singing, try simply breathing deep low into this lower area, because when you breathe here, you also stimulate some of that vagus nerve, and you can create that relaxation state. Another way, you can simply massage your neck and massage this nerve over here and stretch your neck. This way you will release some of that muscle tension holding your emotions down, and you will also stimulate that vagus nerve. If this resonates with you, hit that subscribe button. There will be way more interesting videos coming out, not only about the voice, but also about our shadow side of the psyche, psychosomatic expression of our emotions, and many more interesting things. So subscribe, put like for this video, and tell me in the comments if you have tried any of the exercises that I have shown to you, and if they worked for you, if your state has changed.